constant unhealthy arguments. It's normal and healthy for couples to argue from time to time, but if you stop arguing productively and start exhibiting unhealthy behaviors while fighting, like refusing to compromise or giving the silent treatment that even leads to repeated times of malice and insecurity, is a red flag. When this is so serious that you begin to use abusive words in your argument like, "I don't know why I am with this fool," that is a sign, because it is out of the abundance of the heart we speak. You must watch this. You've probably heard this before, but trust is truly essential when it comes to a relationship. If you feel like you can't trust your partner, or they feel like they can't trust you, things are never going to work out. Of course, a certain amount of jealousy and uncertainty is normal at the beginning of a relationship. But once things become more established and you've been together for a while, that trust should be there. If you're constantly wondering what they're doing when you're not around, or they're always questioning you about things, then you have to wonder what you're doing together. A reporter once said, "If your partner does not argue fairly and you both are unable to drop things from time to time and agree to disagree, this could be a sign that your relationship may not be long-lasting and you may be headed for a breakup at some point shortly." Even God says in Amos 3:3, "Can two walk together except they are agreed?" So, in essence, always give room for healthy argument, because it does strengthen a relationship. 2. Less communication. A lack of communication skills in a relationship is just like a time bomb waiting to explode. Because how do you intend to make known your desires to your partner if you don't speak up for a relationship to last? There needs to be open and honest communication between both partners, and if you notice you and your partner communicating less and less, that's not a good sign. One of the most important components of a healthy relationship is good communication skills. So when your communication changes, you can be alert about that. Couples always tend to talk with each other about the future and how they will make their own house someday and have kids. Planning and buying things are also among the top to-do list of couples. So if you are having a troubled relationship and notice that all the rosy talks about the future have stopped, know that something is amiss. When us becomes me, that's the sign. Couples tend to share every small and big detail of their lives with each other. You let out your deepest and darkest secrets and trust your partner when in a relationship. However, when you are inching towards a breakup, you do not want to share details of your life anymore and start keeping secrets. So, if your partner has lately been hiding and not sharing much, one of the many reasons can be that he wants a breakup. Lack of communication can manifest in many ways, including what was mentioned before. Another manifestation of lack of communication is also loss of interest in your daily conversation. When we talk about lack of communication, this doesn't just mean your partner gets bored when you're talking about work or your friends. If asking them to come to family events or a friend's party feels like pulling teeth, there may be something else going on. A partner doesn't have to show up to everything you're invited to or involved in, but they should be making an effort to participate in things that are important to you. It's a red flag if you're always begging them to get involved with your interests. You will note this in their countenance when they speak to you. You have to notice the nuances to know what is up in your relationship. If your partner shows a lack of interest in the usual things you both did together, it is a red flag, Rappaport says. If one partner in a relationship stops communicating, then this relationship is going to fail very quickly, and the couple will be heading toward a breakup much quicker than if there were other problems in the relationship. 3. The connection feels weaker than it was from start. Has your boyfriend or girlfriend refused to get intimate for some time now without any reason? Your partner may be thinking of breaking up and may not be able to express his/her feelings, hence leading to a lack of intimacy. If it's been a few months of dating and you feel like you know almost nothing about your partner's life, but you were under the impression that you were in a committed relationship, something's off. Your partner should be inviting you to hang with their friends, meet their family, and come to events to introduce you to their world. If things feel secretive, maybe there's a reason for that. Building a strong, intimate connection in a relationship doesn't happen overnight, and maintaining that connection takes a lot of work. Relationships require a lot of attention. Every relationship was created for love to thrive and satisfy each other. If you notice that you feel less connected to your partner than you once did, that's a pretty telling sign that something is amiss. If you have stopped talking and sharing ideas, if signs of affection and attraction have lessened, if you've quit laughing together, these could all be signs that the connection is getting weak and that a breakup is on the horizon. Caleb back. So if all of these are happening right now in your relationship, I hope you know what to do in getting back the loose connection. 4. Changed goals and beliefs. For a relationship to last long term, you and your partner must be on the same page about important things like your core values and goals for your future as a couple. That is why God already stated from the beginning, and the Lord God said, "It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him helpmeet for him." There is supposed to be this mutual help going on in each life. There should be support for each purpose. If your visions for the future no longer line up, that might mean a breakup is on the horizon. If your or your partner's goals and beliefs have changed, this can signal some problems in your relationship that may lead to a breakup. Both you and your partner need to be comfortable with each other's choices. If one of you is unable to accept the fact that one or both of you are changing, the right one from God will be designed to contain every level of success, and lifting God carries you in life. This can be a sign that a breakup may be in your near future. 5. Lack of effort in the relationship. Even if you're super comfortable in your relationship and you feel it's a happy one, you should never stop making an active effort to be your best self and improve your relationship, because if you do, that's when things can start to deteriorate. Even the Bible encourages us to improve ourselves and make efforts to be better. Galatians 6-4, "But let every man prove his work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another." Then it says each of you should take responsibility to make use of the creative best. You have to improve yourself and be better in it. When the person stops asking heart-touching questions, "What do you think is the character that I should change, dear?" that is a sign that this is ending soon. When someone puts effort into something, it makes them more emotionally invested in it, and they want to stay closer to their investment. But it might not be the person who stops putting in the effort who loses interest. It might instead be their partner. Seeing that your partner is no longer putting effort into being their best self might make you lose respect and admiration. Relationships with sweet sides and also rough sides. It's important to enjoy the sweet moments, but also more important to know how to handle the rough times to build a relationship that can stand the test of time and seasons.